now, new friend.
At ready.gov/today. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Sexual harassment and discrimination are never okay, and you don't have to tolerate them.
To all the listeners,
when a being considers the vastness of the orb, they are often reminded of their own insect-like tinyness. These moments of reflection can sometimes result in a sensation of helplessness, but with that uncertainty comes the feeling of great possibility. The orb contains so many possibilities that oftentimes beings underestimate its potential and fail to realize that when one opportunity seems so far away, another one may be much closer than you think.
Here's our orbit slightly leaning, orbiting the star. We find ways to give life meaning, some might seem bizarre. All we know is that we exist, and it won't be for long, so it helps to put some fun tunes on. Joy and sadness, courage and fear, curiosity and anger on a planet full of danger, and it's only getting stranger from here.
I'm not usually up at the crack of star.
Likewise, this was the only time I could cleanse my tubes.
Well, you just can't be too careful now at a cliff on the side of the road. But if you want to eat a meal that's a cut above while you worry about what's waiting below, gotta go to careful now. You gotta go to careful now. Everything is bliss when you're on the abyss at careful now.
I can't believe they're still playing this commercial. They must have made it 20 revolutions ago.
It's a real place?
Yeah, it's perched dangerously on the edge of a cliff. I heard it's about to break off and plunge into the void.
Oh, no.
They've been saying that forever, though. I guess you've never been?
No. I just moved here to live with my sibling. They're expecting their first offspring.
Aw, that's so sweet.
If you know of any good places that aren't perched dangerously on a cliff, I'd love to know about them.
Oh, it's not that dangerous. I was there a few weeks ago for a last day as a single being celebration.
Oh.
It wasn't mine. No, I'm still in my days as a single being. Ooh, that being's got the right idea.
Yep, warm foot fabric tubes straight out the tumble heater. Oh no, that's mine!
Stand back. I can handle this. Ooh. Ooh.
I'm sorry about that. I feel like it's my fault.
Oh, please. It's no big deal.
I can run out and get you a fresh cup from somewhere. Is that cliff place nearby?
For sure, yeah.
Okay. Well, I can go there and grab it. Or would you want to go sit there and consume Jitter liquid together on purpose?
Yes.
It won't fall into the void today, right?
I doubt it.
if you have any thoughts for this revolution's rooftop attraction, speak now or forever hold your flavor muscle.
Every revolution, I suggest something with purpose and function, and every revolution, you opt for an attraction that is neither purposeful nor functional.
That's because I choose to live with flair. Welcome to Careful Now. Would you like to sit or scoot?
Scoot?
Can I get someone to get you some jitter liquid?
Yes,
That'd
please.
be great.
Coming right up.
This is nice. Once you're inside, it doesn't feel like you could perish at any moment.
Well, you haven't tried the sustenance yet. Do you know
So
about
what
Double
part of the
Shadow
bird
Day?
do you... Oh, apologies. Go ahead.
I was just wondering if you know about Double Shadow Day. It's coming up.
Is that the eclipse? My sibling mentioned it to me. We thought it would be exciting if their offspring emerged that day.
Oh, that would be. I believe in the interconnectedness of our orb and our life cycles from the moment of emergence. And Double Shadow is a great day, but the weeks leading up to it can be a little messy.
Really?
Big time. Beings can get completely out of sorts. They say not to make any important decisions in these weeks because you may not be thinking clearly.
I made the decision to ask you for jitter liquid. That worked out.
Look at this view. We need an attraction that helps people appreciate the greatness of what sits in front of them.
How about some nice tables and chairs?
Boring. Plus, that won't work in the rain.
Beings can sit inside if it rains.
I want this attraction to be enjoyable all revolution long.
We can put up a tent.
Then you can't see the sky. Let's think bigger and more precariously, like a zip line over the void. Beings love to dangle on wires.
I'm going to check on my patrons.
A trapeze could be fun.
They are one of my favorite pretenders as well.
I've heard as a civilian being they are not that friendly, but I still think they're very talented. Perhaps we could go see their newest moving image together?
I find you very easy to converse with, but I don't want to deceive you. I'm not ready to commit to a romance right now.
Oh, I see. That's okay. I'm not looking for anything serious.
It's just with Double Shadow Day coming up, I don't think it's a good idea. I would not want to send a message to the orb that I'm open to change. Apologies.
No apologies necessary. Instead of dealing with feelings directly, you are avoiding them while placing blame on the shifting positions of the moons. I understand.
Perhaps I should go. Can I leave some currency for my jitter liquid?
It is not necessary, but I will think more highly of you if you do.
Maybe it's better I don't then.
Hey!
Whoa!
Sorry about your broken blood pump. You really wear your blood pump on your sleeve, huh?
Do I?
I heard you say you just moved here.
How did you
And
do
I
that?
believe that one being's misfortune is another being's lucky day. In this case, you are the being with the misfortune, and I am the being with the lucky day. Do you need a job? We could use a little more help.
Oh, I don't know. I heard this place might fall into the void soon.
It might, but you know what they say? When one door closes, another door opens. And you won't know if you're going to fall into the gaping hole underneath it until you walk through.
I've never heard that saying. But I do need a job.
Uh-huh.
And I'd love to meet some new beings.
Uh-huh.
But I've never worked in a restaurant before.
Your negotiating skills could use some work, but I think you're perfect for the job. Let's go meet the rest of the staff. Here they are.
You hired this being?
Not yet, but we do need someone to start immediately. The other night you covered for half of the wait staff. You did great, but also lit a table on fire.
Well, there's plenty to do, there always is, but who even is this?
A good kid, probably.
Actually, I'm 22 revolutions. I graduated with high backpats and everything.
Ah, a great kid. Just moved here, probably great at all sorts of stuff. Remind you of any other valiant beings you knew around 10 revolutions ago? We could use a fresh point of view around here. I bet they can add some spice to this whole place.
We'll try you out and see if you can handle it. What's your strongest skill?
Learning new skills?
See? Always learning. Go on, give them the tour. I'll be on the roof brainstorming our latest attraction. If you have any ideas, I'm all ears.
Every revolution, they unveil a new rooftop attraction to both attract new patrons and entertain our regulars. They are usually poorly thought out and difficult to use.
What was it last revolution?
They turned an old phone booth into a tiny dance club.
That sounds fun.
3 of our patrons got stuck inside.
Yikes.
But then 2 fell in love.
Ah.
But then the other one perished.
Oh.
In an unrelated incident. Anyway, right this way. Okay, this is our patient's podium. We refer to every group that comes in as a party, so they feel like they're fun. If there's a wait, we give them one of these. It buzzes when their table's ready. Also relieves tension headaches. This is where we keep our mild poison. Our poison pourers guard the bottles, mix the liquids, and tell patrons when to stop getting sloppy.
I'm more of a poison sommelier.
The bar is also the designated area for single beings to attempt to connect with each other in the hopes of future mouth pushing or domestic stability. It's fun to watch them, whether it's going well or not, but especially when it's not. We also have a fizz liquid shooter. Here, try it, but aim it away from us, like maybe over... Oh, let's head to the kitchen. Lots to see there.
Yes, the kitchen. The beating blood pump of any restaurant.
Oh, so you know your way around a kitchen.
Of course. Here is the sustenance preserver.
That's the plate cleaner?
Must be a modern unit.
It's been here as long as I have.
This must be the sizzle maker.
The heat blaster. Okay, let's start from the top. Sustenance goes on plates, plates go on trays, trays go on limbs. We use the stacking system here. Stack, stack, stack. Photo booth. We do not nap in there, despite wanting to.
Someone's in here.
You can write down a patron's order, but it's more suspenseful for them if you memorize it. You know when you see your order coming towards you, but it's really for someone else? We prevent that with set pads and tray domes. There's old stuff on the walls.
I've seen that in lots of restaurants. Why is it that...
Because nostalgia makes food taste better.
Are you joining the tour?
Thanks so much. I'd love to. Next up, my house.
Did anyone mention to you that the restaurant has been slowly drifting down the cliff?
Maybe?
We had it all assessed, or rather the city did.
Sure,